Madam Speaker, I'm really very proud to rise in support of a resolution put forward by my friend and colleague, John Lewis. This is a man who's risked his own life fighting for civil rights, helping to bridge a racial divide during one of America's worst times. This was a time when it took real courage to go out in the streets and do things. John walked with Martin and with John and with Bobby as they dealt with the threats of racial violence. There was clearly fear in everyone. Anybody who went out was fearful. If they didn't know what they were doing. Now, John Lewis is a towering figure who in his own right has left his mark in this country, and it is fitting and proper that he should bring a resolution honoring these three civil rights workers whose lives ended 44 years ago in Mississippi at the hands of the Ku Klux Klan. Andrew Goodman, James Chaney, and Michael Schwerner were killed in that Freedom Summer of 1964. The widow of one of them is now a distinguished lawyer and a good friend in Seattle. She lives on in the memory of her husband. Their deaths sparked a national firestorm of anger and awareness that led to the passage of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Honoring them honors everyone who fought for civil rights and those who suffered great personal sacrifice during times when justice was neither blind nor fair in America. It reminds me of the injustice in America is only beginning to correct for a group of African American soldiers stationed at Fort Lawton in Seattle. Because of the color of their skin, they were denied equal justice and they were wrongly convicted of a crime that they did not commit, were sent to prison and given bad conduct discharges. We must never forget the lessons of history or we risk repeating them. The resolution Mr. Lewis of Georgia offers will help us remain vigilant in defending civil rights and civil liberties and help us protect the nation these people died to defend.